Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 19 with me, MrSealyp. It's Thursday, it's the 4th of November. We have got 3 new mods, well I suppose 5 technically, and we have got some updates to another 3 I think. So, Port Limbo by Omatana has had an update. The map Goldcrest Valley by Puma145 and the Lizard TM14 and 17 series by Sloitches Modding have all had updates. Port Limbo has got quite a few bits in the changelog. It does say straw bales in the barn can be used. New compact loader inside the barn on the top floor. So the barn now has a little loader you can use for moving bales and stuff around. Because I did say I wasn't sure how you'd get stuff up there. Yeah, so that's had an update. All 3 of those have been updated. In front of me, we've got the Hardness TPS001 by Sorega 56, 1.37 megabytes download, 1 slot on console. This is a bale trailer. Cheap is not the word. 1,500. More straps than you know what to do with. Nice looking mod. Like I say, nice and cheap. You find it under baling technology. There's a few colour choices. We'll have a look. I wasn't going to, but it doesn't matter. It's only got 3 mods. Not going to take hours, is it? There it is. 1,500. We can change the rim colour to anything on that palette, and the main colour to anything on that palette. Straps can be done manually at ground level, or they can be done from inside the cab if you should wish. Hardness TPS001 by Sorega 56. Next, we've got the workshop pack, and that's why I said there's technically 5 mods. The pack has got 3 different workshops. The first one, actually, this is by Fudzo, 17.44 megabytes download. So the first one is barn with workshop. This is 27 slots for the first one. This side has got the workshop area in it. Now, the workshop trigger, as far as I can tell, doesn't extend out. So unless you can get the vehicle in through that doorway, you won't be able to use it. But it does have a light switch here as well. And the other side is for barn use, but it does also have, up the top, we've got drive-through as well. Drive-through barn. We've got loft space. Hang on. Loft space up the top here. Again, fine if you can get stuff up here. If you're using pallets and things that could be manipulated by hand, or small bales, no problem at all. Whether or not you'll be able to get a small loader up here or not, I'm not too sure. With special hole to look out of. So that's the barn with workshop. Then we've got the workshop with ramp. This is 22 slots. Again, we do have a light switch, which is over here. Nicely detailed, loads going on. I have tested this with a tractor. If you come up the ramps to do your work, the trigger will work. It will recognise the vehicle there. I backed the tractor all the way down, and as long as the tractor's front tyres were just on those ramps, it still recognised it. I then also bought a vehicle, or bought the tractor around into this area, because I thought that's fine, but if you've got harvests and things you don't want to put up on the ramps, or are too big to put on the ramps, will it still recognise it? And I was still getting it recognised in this area here. So yeah, I mean, pretty much anything will fit in here. Like I say, nicely detailed, like the rust on the poles and stuff as well. Great texturing, and yeah, looks great. Loads going on. And then the third in this pack is the workshop service, and this is more a kind of driveway thing. It does say it comes with its own bit of driveway, which is what this is here. A few oil stains and marks on it. Trigger is just over to the side, he says. There we go. And you pull your vehicle onto here, and you've got workshop trigger. All 3 of these you'll find under placeables and miscellaneous. Barn with workshop is 50 grand. Slot count comes down to 2. The workshop with ramp, the second one we looked at, is 15 grand. Slot count comes down to 2. And the workshop service is 5 grand. And the slot count comes down to 1. Not too bad at all, really, for those. I do like the one with ramps. If you're going to go through that kind of, doing a narrative, and you're going to simulate actually repairing your vehicle, that kind of thing, it's always a nice thing to have. Which brings me on to the last of the mods for today. And this is another one just made me smile. This is the AGM old bike. I'll put round here. not quite in the bike shed. This is a 1 HP. This is a human power, and this is horsepower. 1 human power vehicle by Erik, Isac, Agro mods. It's 0.94 megabytes download, 2 slots on console. You'll find it under vehicles. I'll bring it into light in just a moment. Under vehicles and miscellaneous. It's only 400 to buy. We can change the main colour, I'm assuming, a little bit. The main colour turning on that palette, and we've got various sort of lot of a plain kind of matte. There's a satin, and then the chromed look there. So you can pick whichever one you want to go for. Let's pick something that stands out a little bit more, shall we? Like the yellow. And then design colour is for the mud guards. You can do them the same colour, or you can mix and match, or do whatever you like. There we go. And then configuration, no or yes. You can put a rack on the back, and you can put egg boxes, and as I've done, a bag of chicken feed, because my chickens are in dire need. So I've popped out on the bike. Now, you do have to turn this on. I love the fact the stand comes up. Got a little bit of wobble there. You do have to turn it on as if it's got a motor, but I love the fact, look, I can just see myself going around Italia demo on this. Just taking it easy. Look at that. Buns of steel. But when you get up to about 19 miles an hour, your legs are going some. Probably need to change gear, mate. Reminds me very much of a bike my dad had for years. I mean, the handlebars weren't back like that. They were straight across. But he cycled to work every day of his life. And yeah, it was just like this. We do have a horn. Light as well. So if you are cycling about in the dark, you will be seen. I love it. I love the bit of wobble. First person, that might make you feel a little bit seasick after a while, that little bit of wobble. But it's crazy, isn't it? But brilliant at the same time. Let's just hop off a second. Strap. And then take whatever you want off. Like I say, if you're going to put egg pallets or whatever you want. Be interested to see if you could put a full pallet of something, like a big pallet on there, or like how high you could stack your egg boxes and still go with it. But it's really nicely made, nicely detailed, and like I say, why not? Brings a smile to your face. I love the fact you've got like rust and dirt on the pedals. Awesome. And that's it. That's the AGM old bike by Erik, Isac, Agro mods. Don't say old bike. Old bikes. Just an old bike. Look at that. I wonder if it'd do a jump. Oh, I should have set a jump up, shouldn't I? So if you can do this, then somebody must be able to do a BMX, surely. Look at him go. Anyway, that's it for the mods for today. I have just, prior to this, posted a video. Giants released a blog post today and a new trailer. They called it a garage trailer. I've done a review on it, but I did it using Facecam because I got my new camera for my PlayStation. So there's a bit of Facecam on there if you fancy watching it. If I remember, I'll put a link, but if not, it should be in the FS19 information sharing playlist. But there you go. That's it for mods for today. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.